How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today has been a crazy day, and I'm making this video before a lot of people even wake up in the US, but there's been so much that's been happening with crypto, and there's some things that we have to be careful of right now because I think there's some rumors happening behind the scenes that could cause the market to go down a lot more. So with that in mind, we're going to get through all the news that happened probably while you were sleeping last night. You can see so many different cryptos down significantly. FTT fell down 83%, Dogecoin down 40%, Ethereum proof of work down 35%, Solana down 45%, a lot of other cryptos down super significantly. So we have Bitcoin here really breaking down to new lows. It hit new lows recently, but now it's still sitting well under $18,000. We also have Ethereum under 1,200. BNB still up around 290, so not doing too bad compared to some of these other cryptocurrencies. XRP down 17%. We definitely have to be careful of a few specific cryptos, which we'll talk about here in a minute, but you can see so many of these just fell drastically. We have Bitcoin itself doing something that's never done before. It's below the 300-week moving average. You can see we got close back here. If we zoom in, we didn't even touch it. And then going all the way back, we've never been underneath a 300-week moving average, and you can see that we're beneath it now, and we wicked down well below it recently, and this is sitting right around 18,000. Now this changes. When we went down to 17,000 earlier, 17,500, we still had the 300-week much below this. It was still about $1,500 below or $1,000 below. Now, with that in mind, I think there are a couple cryptos that you need to be careful of right now. And those would be anything that Alameda Research owns or anything that FTX owns. We still think at this point that Binance is probably going to acquire FTX, but I think you have to be careful because there's definitely a significant chance that they don't go through with it. The reason I say that is FTX crumbled very quickly. They were very confident, and then hours later, they said that they're going to be acquired by Binance. And Sam Bankman-Fried does not like CZ, so there had to be some reason that was happening. And I think it's that their balance sheet is much worse than people expect. And FTX US still seems like it's not going to be affected. They're still doing withdrawals. But FTX, the original FTX, apparently the crypto is locked up. They halted withdrawals. They're still working. I should say they're still working through withdrawals, but they're delayed. Now, they hold a lot of crypto. Alameda Research. You can see they have Solana, which is down 35%, Lido, which is down 30%, 1inch down 6.5%, Serum, Liquidity, and their whole portfolio is down 40% in the last day. Now, compare that to the overall crypto market. Crypto market's still down pretty significantly, right? But it's down 13%. So investors are selling exactly what Alameda Research holds. And Solana is down significantly. 35% is one of the top cryptocurrencies. So a lot of people are trying to get out of anything that's related to FTX, anything that they have their money in, because they think that they're probably going to have to liquidate it, or CZ might do that. Now, again, just be careful because there are rumors happening behind the scenes that maybe CZ doesn't go through with this. I think that would definitely cause the market to fall because Alameda Research would probably sell a lot of their cryptos. We would also see FTX sell a lot of their cryptos. They would probably go illiquid just in general, stop doing withdrawals. There could be a lot of leverage that they're using as well. Let's say they get over leveraged and then they have to sell a lot of cryptocurrency, more than we expect. That could definitely send the market down. And with that in mind too, we have been hearing rumors, actually not even rumors, we've just been seeing that some Bitcoin miners are facing defaults. They're going bankrupt as well. So this could make Bitcoin sell off, causing more miners to face liquidity issues and leverage issues, and could cause a drop in the hash rate. So just be careful. There's a lot going on right now. One thing that you can do if you want, there is a link down there to BitGet, where if you want to hedge by using some leverage, you could try to hedge the downwards market. Now just be careful. I would only suggest this for experienced traders. Last night, I actually did something that I don't typically do. On FTT token, I saw it was falling down, and I took a look at it. I started with just under $100. And I actually made a 15x on this over about an hour shorting the market. So I shorted FTT specifically down to about $2.60. It went up to $2.80. I withdrew my money and made about $1,400 in profit off of this. So there's still money to be made even when this kind of thing happens, but you have to be very careful. So CZ made it very clear that depending on the results of their DD, their due diligence, they may be acquiring FTX. But again, that is not set in stone by any means. If you have money on FTX US, I would withdraw it. I'd put it into Binance and then probably put it on a cold storage. I think that's the best thing to do. I withdrew all my crypto from FTX US several days ago, and I even told you about it before I did it. So just be careful. We do have CPI data coming in tomorrow as well, and this could be a massive catalyst. I think if the CPI data comes in well, below 8%, let's say, I think that will help maybe put some water on the fire that is crypto right now. But we definitely have to see if CPI comes in poorly and CZ announces that they're not going to be buying FTX, that maybe they were too leveraged, they were leveraged way too much, and that causes a sell-off in crypto along with CPI, and we might have some more miners going bankrupt at that time, and offloading miners or Bitcoin could definitely send the markets down. And that's why I preached the entire year risk management. I've been putting a lot into stocks specifically, and DCA. I think DCAing into the market so you have cash on the sidelines is so important. It's so important, and a lot of people still don't do it. So pay attention to that kind of advice. DCA, be ready for drops. If we drop to 15,000, it'll be a crazy time, but I'll be okay. I know that this is not money that I need anytime soon, but that could definitely happen, especially with this kind of market. A lot of crypto / Bitcoin analysts are saying on Twitter that this is going to get worse. There have been rumblings that, again, maybe everything doesn't go as planned. So be ready for anything out there. This is a crazy time, and I hope everyone gets through it just okay, just fine. And in the long term, I think we will be better for this because we'll have better regulation. We'll be more cautious as investors, and hopefully we will be better at risk management. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry that we have these kinds of crazy videos recently. It's definitely interesting, but maybe it's not exactly what you want to see. It would have been nice if we had gone up to 25, 26, 27K instead of 17 after we hit 21, but sometimes we do need another leg down. So let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Again, just stay away from the cryptos that are specific to Alameda Research or FTX at this point. I still think, for everyone that's wondering, I still think Solana could do well in the long term as long as it doesn't have some massive collapse from all the selling, something like what we saw with Luna, but that was a whole different story. So hopefully they can make it through this, because I do think Solana will be used a lot over the coming years if it can make it through, just like a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. I don't think a lot of these will be taken down long term. FTT probably, because it's the token of FTX exchange. It sounds like they're not doing so hot, so hopefully a lot of these cryptos will make it through. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.